Hey, what's up, guys? This is Terry from Fabrication, and I've been building these really cool trophies out of auto parts, and been doing really good at it. Been getting a lot more popular. At several fairly big orders of about 100 trophies I have built. So I want to show you guys how to do these. Pretty simple to do. You just need a lot of parts. I'll show you the parts I got here. So this is just a small sample of what I got. Just some odds and ends. I got a lot of friends in the industry, so I got guys at a machine shop let me take some stuff. I got guys at a tranny shop that let me take some stuff. See some brake rotors there. And then I got all these boxes of parts down here. Cams, sprockets, gears, pistons, lifters, springs, valves, you name it, I got it in all these different boxes. So that's the key. You definitely have to have some parts, and you can usually get them for free if you go to machine shops and stuff. So start this process, we got to just kind of figure out what we want to put together. There's a lot of different bases that we can use. Brake rotors. We got a little base like this. Something like this is kind of cool. It makes for a pretty heavy trophy. Got a couple crankshafts I built some little dogs with. I'll show you guys later how to build those. A little piston here, so a lot of different things you can make a base out of. I think for this particular client I'll probably use one of these rotors, and then we'll just build it up from there. We got turbo parts, tranny parts, engine parts, all kinds of cool stuff. I was looking at this one here. This might be kind of neat. Throw this on there. This is out of a transmission, little spider gears. Throw that on there. Cleaned up little turbo housing, something like that. So yeah, we'll just throw something together. So I'll show you through the process, walk you through it, and see how it goes. Alright, so this is what I came up with. We're going to put this on here. Start this. Use the brake rotors as my base. Stack all this up on there. Put the little turbo housing on there. Obviously you can't weld aluminum to steel, so I made this little bracket, bolted it on there. That way I'll actually be able to weld that on here, and then just start building up from there. We can put a lot more stuff on the bottom if we need to. So yeah, let's get welding and see how it turns out. Obviously I need to figure out how to put this on there. Unfortunately I'm going to have to just weld it on there. I kind of wanted it to be able to spin, but I don't know. Kind of a lot to get that to work, so we'll just stick it on there. I'll get my old man glasses on because I'm old. Alright, so just center it up with your eyes. I mean, your eyes are actually a pretty good tool for that kind of stuff. If you're super anal about it, you can get in there with a tape measure or mic or something, but you just eyeball it, look around there. That's fine. A little MIG welder, point and pull the trigger. That's all there is to it. Alright, so 4 spots on there. She's good to go. That's not going anywhere. Oh, that's ugly. not so ugly. Alright, now we got to get this guy on there. Once again, just 4 little tacks on there. Done. It's not going anywhere. Alright, you can see, got it welded on there, 4 tacks, nice and strong. The only thing I don't like about MIG welding is the splatter. It always makes a mess, and you got to go back and clean everything up. But it is what it is. So now you got to figure out how you want to mount this for aesthetics. So if you're looking at it straight, put it on there, you can line it straight up like that. You can split them, put them right in the middle. It's one of those things, you gotta look at it, see what you personally like. I think I kind of like it split. I think it looks a little bit better with it even. That's what I'm going to do. Eyeball and everything looks good from here. Slap a little weld. Done. Like that. Weld it on there. Yeah, obviously it doesn't have to be strong. It's just sitting on a shelf hopefully somewhere. But you do need some pretty good tacks on there. Sometimes some of this metal that you're welding on, casts and different types of metals, they get really brittle and they can crack pretty easily. So get a pretty good chunk of weld on there. That way you're not having to fix a customer's comeback, or your comeback, I guess. We'll slap a little more on top. Okay, I'm good with that. Beautiful. Alright, so that's just the beginning. Need some more stuff. I'm looking at this. It's an old caliper that's broken, micrometer. Right? You see it? I like it. Now I gotta figure out how to put it on there. So this is steel. You can always tell by sticking a magnet on there. So we can't weld it. There's a little plastic plug right here. I think I'll bust that out of there. We can weld through that way. I'll be back. Alright, so this is what it came up with. Punched out the little plastic square was in there. And then ended up just making a little tang, a little tab right there that to sit into, and I can weld those two together. So I've already ground just a little bit of paint off of it. Stick that on there. Safety first. Get out my calibrated eyeballs. Get this all straight. Unfortunately, makes a bit of a mess, kind of kills some of the paint, but it is what it is. There we go. Now that's on there. Let me build up from there. Figure out what else I want to put on there. Some valves, some springs, something. Give it a little more dimension. So, we'll think about that. I'll be right back. Alright, so grab some parts out of the old parts bin over there. Got a couple valves, springs. I like to put the valves up, put them up kind of an angle like that, give it a little dimension. A little thin right here where it's going to weld onto, but you can kind of move them around, just kind of eyeball it, see what you like. Whatever. Kind of like that. Put those on there. And then maybe slap some springs on here. Even it out a little bit. Thinking maybe a little wrench right there. Tight. Looks pretty good, so we'll give that a try. Okay. Once again, just kind of eyeball it. You get pretty even, see what you like. And like that. Tack weld. That'll stick. And the other side, a little trickier because you always gotta make sure it's even. Your valves all lopsided. Tack them on there, check it. If it's good, weld it up. Heater done. Looks stuck. Alright, so a lot of splatter. No bueno. Let me get that off. So a bunch of different ways to do it. You can hit it with the grinder, hit it with the chisel. Just want to get most of that off there before you start putting stuff on top of it. So let me go grab something to clean that up with. Alright, so a little angle grinder. This will make nice work at it. Safety first. It'll leave little swirls in there if you don't like that. If it was nice and clean, you know, grab a chisel, maybe a little sandpaper. I'm not that worried about it. We'll slap the springs on there. Just even them out. Pretty close. I like to make everything symmetrical, so just kind of even it up off the shapes. It doesn't matter if it's exactly the same distance apart, as long as it's symmetrical with the pieces you have on there. That's my philosophy. Trophy building 101. Done. I'm good with that. Little tack welds. Alright. Looks good. What do you think? Pretty even? I like it. Okay, so I learned my lesson welding cheap Harbor Freight wrenches. The zinc or the chrome or the chromium or whatever they use to coat these. Yeah, you don't want to inhale that. I welded a whole bunch of these up one day and sucking some of these fumes, and I actually got sick. All my muscles tightened up, got sore. It lasted almost a week, so it was not fun. I went out and bought a mask. It only smokes for a small amount. Hold your breath, turn away, take a breath, you'll be fine. Especially with something small like this. If you're going to be doing a bunch, get a mask. Galvanized steel, same thing. You want to grind that off. Don't inhale that. Poisonous. Bad for you. Okay. No breathing. Alright. That's it. Cheese. That's the finished product. You put too much stuff on there, it starts getting gaudy. So a nice balance, you kind of fill in the spaces. Done. So I'll wash it, clear coat it, give it to the customer. I like it. Alright. So like I said, we're all done. That's the finished product. I think it turned out pretty good. A little mobile here. Alright. Hoping this is all coming out. As you can see, it looks pretty even here and there. Not perfect, but nice symmetry. It fills everything in. And this is just one small sample of the different things that you can do with all these parts. This is kind of cool. I got this off of the Fab Forum. YouTube Fabricator Sensation. A little series that he did on just build something. So I did. Built a little hand torch holder. Holds my MIG torch, TIG torch. Magnetic base. You can flip it to either side. Kind of cool. So, hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll be making some more of these videos, getting into this YouTube scene, and hopefully they get better. Thanks for tuning in.